not putting the bus driver down. A job is a job. However, she's a 40-year-old TV personality and attorney.
40-year-old, you already know what that is.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if
a bus
he owns
driver?
the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus,
See, that's a
Iyanla.
problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay.
Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well. I would date a bus.
Females have more rights than a man in 2023, right? You know, they have all the same amenities that a guy has and don't have to do half of the work that men have to do, right? You know what I'm saying? This woman being a millionaire, her name is Ebony. Her being a millionaire, a TV host, and a lawyer, that will scare a lot of men off. And she really has no other option or really no other choice but to date down. Once you are a female and you get to that status, that millionaire status, you are pretty much at the top. You're at the top of the line because there are very few millionaires as it is. And there are even less female millionaires than are male millionaires, right? All of the male millionaires are not looking for another female millionaire. Another millionaire being a female coming into a relationship with a man that's a millionaire. There's gonna be a constant clash. Who has power in the relationship? There's gonna be a power struggle, right? Her being a millionaire, TV host, and lawyer, that tells me that she already has a lot of masculine traits. Assertive about her business. She goes and gives what she wants. And I'm not saying that females shouldn't be driven, but what I'm saying is typically women want a man of higher status than them, or gonna want a man that's at least making $1 million. She's gonna want a millionaire or better. And I'm telling you, they want somebody that is lower or less than them. Not less than them in terms of human value, but they don't want another millionaire bucking against what they have to say. The man is supposed to be the breadwinner. He comes in, makes things easier on the female so she can stay home, take care of the kids, whatever. She wants to do what the man is doing. So there's two parents outside of the household already. She ain't gonna want to stay inside the house, take care of no kids and cook and clean. That's not where she flourishes. She wants to be out in the field making money. She wants to be, she has to have her hand in things. She is gonna have a really hard time, you know. They don't date on the same level. They want somebody higher than them. And only thing higher than her is a billionaire, right? The question isn't if she would date a bus driver. The question is if she would date somebody that is of lesser tax bracket than her. And chances are she won't. She knows anything below her tax bracket, she's gonna feel like she's superior to him. You can't have that. Girls can't have that. She's gonna feel like she's superior and she's gonna, you know, be bossing him around, telling him what to do. And you know, there are some guys that'll go for that, but she is not gonna respect him enough to wanna be in a serious, long-term committed relationship. Let's just go through a couple of these comments. I'm seeing some of this stuff they're saying. And
Yeah, we have truly lost all sight of what's important. Integrity, character, work ethic, passion, strong communicator, knows and loves God, good to me and others. Who cares if he owns the bus? If he's toxic and leads with his money, we women care too much about what it looks like than what it truly is.
okay, I agree with that. I get with that.
He is not putting the bus driver down. A job is a job. However, she's a 40-year-old TV personality and attorney.
40-year-old, you already know what that is, what that means.
That's just not the type that man that fits her lifestyle, I'm assuming. I don't think Iyanla means lower our standards as black women. I think she wants the black woman to understand that the foundation of a healthy relationship between two people has more to do with internal qualities than external qualities.
This is one right here.
Yeah, you notice black women are the only race of women pushed to not care about what a man does for a living. I get what Iyanla is trying to say, but man, you know, well, you would not date a typical bus driver. There has to be a base level of compatibility, and that includes profession, education, mentality, etc. You never hear or see a woman of another race who is well established utter dating a man who isn't established or above established as her.
You know what I'm saying? They date above, and at the very minimum, they date across. Men date down. Okay.
I swear, slavery really did some damage to us. That in 2023, she would encourage a black woman to lower her standards. Men would never lower their standards. Why should a woman?
That's where you're wrong, man. Men always lower their standards. Men lower their standards more than you know. I don't get why some women, right? You know, I had this talk with my mom. Some women just think that men have it as easy as them or easier, and that's just not the case. We have it 10 times harder than y'all do. Men lower their standards on a daily basis. 1 in 3 men are not even getting sex, bro. So how are men either they're not lowering their standards, or they don't have any standard basis? You understand what I'm saying? They never get above. You will never see a 7 man dating a 9 or a 10 female, because she's gonna consider herself more superior to him, right? So they have to date across and down. They might get across, even that is hard to get. Don't get it twisted, baby. And on the other hand, a man that is, like I said, higher than her, what does he need you for? He doesn't need another millionaire. He's already a millionaire. He already has the means to take care of a woman, a family, and everything. He can provide all of that. And we know that her having money is not gonna benefit him any, because most of the time, a female's money is her money, and then his money is her money. She's not gonna be splurging or spending money on him, right? So you just have a millionaire, you have another man in the house, a masculine female in the house, not wanting to submit. Y'all like to put a negative connotation on submission, not submission as in telling you what to do, have you as like a house slave or whatever, but I'm saying as you don't like taking orders from a man because you feel like, oh, I'm a millionaire, I shouldn't be taking, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, this is not what I want to do. There's a price to pay, women, for being a overzealous overachiever. A very successful woman comes at a price, and usually that price is the man that you want. So y'all have to make a decision. You're either gonna be a millionaire with a man in a lesser tax bracket than you, or you're going to be average earner or a stay-at-home mom and have your man make all the money, and you follow his lead. Even with these masculine traits, she naturally wants to be led by another man. Sorry to say, they're not gonna go for it. Any millionaire you come across, I'm telling you, you could find a needle in a haystack, like Shorty says. She's gonna have a hard time. But I don't know. Make sure to dot your I's and cross your T's. It's your boy, let's catch you on the next one.